rather to drop it on 4th down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, 33 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. It'll be a gain of 4, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Carson.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his running back, Hyde. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Steps away to his left. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
He was taken down by...
Here's Wilson, dancing to his left. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and run it in with Hyde. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse, still accurately throw.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Jordan Brooks in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to go down again. It's the veteran K.J. Wright, the disruptive force.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards short. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
What part do they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Mayfield looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
He's set to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
And that's good for another.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Wilson's pass.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
They run it with Carson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson sliding out of the pocket and inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Chris Carson with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding